Am I the asshole for weaponizing my femininity by crying since the teacher wouldn't stop another student from harassing me? Now, I want to start by saying I am not in USA, so if this sounds fake to you, it's not, guys. I'm from South America. It's just really bad here. For a little backstory, I, 15 female, lost my mom when I was 5. Dad raised me alone until he ended up falling in love with a man. Not too long after, he moved him in. So now we're a happy family, the 4 of us. Me, my 2 dads, and a dog. I'm not ashamed of my family, so I never hid it. I'm not really popular at school, so I just really told my friends and it was all good. There were no problems until a dude in my school named Duncan, 15 male, found out. Duncan started with simple jokes like, "Wow, which one of them is the mom?" Which I promptly told the teacher, Mr. Smith, who was like, "He's just trying to understand. If you want people to understand, you have to be patient." Not long after, Duncan started to escalate by saying things like, "Enjoy your time here on Earth because it'll only get worse when your sinner family goes to hell." And again, I went to my teacher, Mr. Smith, who said, "You can't be prejudiced with his religion. It's wrong in the Bible. He's just trying to understand." This went on for months. And after complaining to my teacher enough, I realized that if I wanted things to stop, I had to do it myself. This story, guys, like for part 2. So when he started with his homophobic crap at the cafeteria, I started to remember all the saddest things I could. You know, all the movies where the dog dies, all the sad romance movies, Mufasa's death, The Fox and Hound. It didn't take long for the waterworks to start. I was ugly crying while basically screaming at him, asking him why he wanted me to go to hell, and why he hated me and my dads. I was making a huge scene. Duncan started to stutter and plead, trying to make me go with him to class and talk to the teacher. I wonder why. I just cried and screamed louder and flinched when he tried to pull me away. The scene was so huge that we ended up at the principal's office. The principal, Miss Yates, listened to both sides and she was pissed at Mr. Smith. She even had to stop Mr. Smith from interrupting me because he kept defending Duncan. At the end, Duncan got a 5-day suspension and the principal told me to go directly to her if anything like that happened again. When we left the office, Mr. Smith stopped me and told me, "I hope you're happy. You put a permanent mark on a good boy's record just because you decided to weaponize your femininity instead of being a little bit understanding." He tried to make me apologize to Duncan, but I told him I would go back to the principal's office and he dropped it. Later, after I got home from school, Duncan's friends started messaging me, accusing me of acting like Amber Heard and ruining a boy's life just because I can. I haven't told my dads about it because they were really afraid that I was going to suffer because they chose to love each other, and I don't want to hurt them. I don't feel like I'm in the wrong, but after Mr. Smith's warning and Duncan's friends harassing me, I'm starting to doubt it. So, am I the asshole? I hate Mr. Smith.